Hey everyone, welcome back to the Nerds Lair, episode 18. I'm Lair, your host, El Juancho, with J. Angelo de Jesus, J Money.
Why am I full government? Hey, how you doing?
Good, man. How are you?
Pretty alright.
Oh, yeah. You got Stephen Freeman, the Geek Takeover himself.
Hey, how's it going? And how's it going, J. Angelo de Jesus?
Hey, how's it going, Stephen Ray?
Okay. Okay.
Ray. Like Ray Fisher.
No,
No.
no.
Ooh, I have a new casting in mind for Geek. Not kidding. Anyway, strikes, they ended, so that's good.
Mm-hmm.
You could say they struck out.
Mm-hmm.
Leave.
No, I
Oh,
was I was here on time, mister.
I
All
was
right.
on the phone with my brother.
yeah, bro had priorities, Geek. Come on, dude. Don't be hard on the kid.
Pause.
Well, he's
So
okay.
yeah,
He's younger than us.
the strikes ended, and with that being said, things can resume. Kind of.
Yeah. Well, Deadpool's or Venom 3 started today, right? Or yesterday?
Yeah. No. Today.
Yeah,
At least
today.
that I saw the picture today.
Yeah, like Tom Hardy and the director. And I think Deadpool's about to resume.
Yeah,
I believe so too. Yeah.
And Mortal Kombat. I know Jay's been keeping tabs on that.
I actually haven't, Lorenzo.
Same thing. You both are combatants.
Yeah.
Like, that was horrible. But still, a lot of things are resuming. Other than it being good and, obviously delays we'll touch in a bit. What are you guys' main takeaways?
Just the
That's
actors finally getting their money.
Yeah.
I mean,
my biggest takeaway was the second time that I've been overwhelmed with joy and sorrow from reading the same sentence. The Last of Us season two will start filming or looking to film in early 2024. An immediate yay, followed by an immediate oh. But with that being said, paid Mr. Pedro Pascal schedule maybe clearing up. Guys not being stretched out.
mm-hmm.
I said the guys not being stretched out. Okay, the guys not being stretched. Okay, rumors. Everybody except for mom and dad, by dad being Pedro Pascal and mom being Disney, have said that he is playing Reed Richards. So
And it is a rumor. There's been no confirmation as of this recording.
yeah,
Well,
as of
yeah.
right now, the extremely hot rumor, not going to touch on the Human Torch part of it, but the extremely hot rumor is we have our Sue and Reed Richards with Vanessa Kirby, who I believe was in the most recent Mission Impossible, correct?
Yeah. And she's gonna
And
be a
then Pedro
Napoleon.
Pascal.
Yeah.
Oh, that's who it is. Okay, I her face looked familiar when the previews I saw, but I couldn't place her. Place her. Okay, that movie looks
I
pretty
never
good, but
forget that
that's
face.
I never
I'm
forget
sorry.
Pedro Pascal's face.
Yes, sir. No one
Anyways,
does. No
yeah,
one can.
yeah, except for People's Magazine because apparently he's not sexiest man of the year. Which okay, that's a conversation for a fucking another day.
Another kind of Nerd Slayer episode.
But yeah, how we feeling? How we feeling with our fantastic Mister Fantastic?
Um, I can start. I think it's good. Like, I don't personally see it, but yeah, I mean, the Pedro Pascal name speaks for itself, and yeah, I'd be down if. I think we're supposed to get a confirmation tomorrow or sometime soon. Who knows? But if it's true, I'm on board. And Kirby, she's been rumored for quite a while, so we'll see how that pan out. But yeah, uh, what do you think, Jay?
Hey, I like it. I think he could fit the personality and the look of Reed Richards. And I mean, he's a very, he's a very, very famous actor. And I think that would gain more attraction to Fantastic Four. And for Vanessa Kirby, I, me personally, I've never seen any project she's been in. I haven't watched Mission Impossible.
Wait, but you saw Hobbs and Shaw, right?
Oh yeah,
She was his sister.
Yeah.
oh
Oh.
oh well, I
Oh.
barely remember Hobbs and Shaw anyway.
I mean, I can't blame
Yeah,
you.
but I mean she looks the part. I mean she looks the part. So and I'm sure she'll do great if they grabbed her.
Heck yeah. Geek, what's your takeover?
Uh, all I will say, in regards to you saying he doesn't have the look of like you can't personally see it. All I will say is Joel is white, and he's obviously not. And then also in that regards, uh, Mando is literally just a voice,
Yeah.
basically. So I think he could definitely do it. He's still not the person that I personally would have wanted,
Hmm.
but I'm not mad at the slightest.
Yeah. I don't think anyone is.
Fans of The Office maybe because they want John Krasinski to come back for some
Yeah.
reason. Not in a bad way, but Feige literally, if I'm not mistaken, I'm pretty sure Feige said that that kind of cameo was just like for the fans. That was it.
Yeah. Hmm. I did like this fan art. This dude, Boss Logic did. He's like, what if the reports got him mixed up and he's doing a Doctor Doom and he did Pedro Pascal as Doom?
I don't like that.
I mean,
No, there's no, sorry, two people that I would love to play Doctor Doom. One, uh, apparently he Marvel has reportedly met with him. I don't know how to pronounce his name, but he was Hannibal and he was the main villain in the first Doctor Strange.
Mads
Um,
Mikkelsen.
yes. So apparently they've met with him, and after watching Hannibal, yes. Oh my God, yes. But after watching Peaky Blinders, Killian Murphy would be fucking amazing.
Yeah, I can see that.
Those are those would be my top two. Oh, but Adam, well, no, Adam Driver's already declined Fantastic. He's not going to do fucking Doctor Doom. Never mind.
He'd be like, yeah, I don't want to do Reed. I'll do Doom.
Yeah, so
What?
I think those two would be really good for Doom. I just could not see Pedro doing Doom.
Thank you. Well, with that out of the way, we got movie delays. We only got Deadpool coming
Unfortunately,
out next year. Yeah, but unfortunately, but for the better, some could say. Then we
yeah.
got what's it? 2025 got so we got Thunderbolts
Uh,
and
yeah, we have so 2025 has well, so supposedly we'll have Blade, Thunderbolts, Cap 4. I think Fantastic Four is rumored for 2025.
yeah, four
Um,
movies.
well, for Marvel movies, then you also have Superman and the
The
Batman.
Batman Part Two. Yeah,
So now my biggest question about that is how many of those can you guarantee will get released in 2025? So like we know Thunderbolts and Cap 4, I think are locked because they've already have started filming and stuff, and Cap 4 is doing reshoots.
yeah,
Gunn said Superman's going to start filming in first quarter or July of next year, I think. So
yeah.
with that being
Well,
said, I think that's a pretty solid confirmed. The rest, maybe Blade. I don't think Fantastic Four and the Batman 2. I don't know, probably, but who knows?
Hmm. I think they might most likely all make it to their release dates.
That would be an insane year for book movies.
Mm, true. Or which one do you think? So you said maybe not Fantastic Four. I think maybe not Blade.
Yeah, I think those two are the biggest maybes for Marvel, only
Yeah.
because there's a lot to do, and you have no idea how long like the filming may take for that.
Yeah.
Especially for Fantastic Four, because with the strike, I think that delayed getting actors and actresses in it. So there's that to worry about. And Blade, well, since we just got a new writer, hopefully I could see that, but that might be pushing it.
Mm. Jay, what do you make of all this new dates? Good or bad, or what's gonna make it? What isn't?
I mean, I think I've always said this. I think they're good because the longer they're in there for, the I hope the best they work on the movie. And for Blade, I actually think 2025 is like a good date because um Marushala Ali. I,
Mo-
I,
Maho?
I was about to say, I was like, I don't even know why I attempted. I
Mahershala? You mean?
yeah, I can't say his first name. I
Try to get try. Okay,
no
Jay.
no
Marshall.
no
No,
Mr.
no.
Ali
Listen to me. Mahershala.
Mahershala
Yes. There you go. Now,
Mr. Ali.
Jesus Christ.
Hey,
Not
Mr.
Muhammad.
Ali. Is that not Muhammad?
Okay, carry on.
I know Mr. Ali is ready to work on the movie, and then you got a brand new writer, which he is a great writer. He wrote Logan. And for the director, I don't know what he's worked on.
I believe if it's the same director that they've had for a while, I think he's done like indie kind of stuff, like somewhat like A24 kind of stuff where they're mainstream but not mainstream.
Mm-hmm.
I believe that's the director.
Well, I have to check on what movies he's made, but I mean, it seems like they're ready to go. Like he's like it seems like they're ready and stuff. And I think the only movie that I would see getting delayed is maybe Cat 4.
Oh, well, didn't they
Really?
start filming? Like they
Yeah,
got,
Yeah,
I won't say
they've
most of it,
finished.
but they got.
yeah,
I
they
think they delayed it for to do reshoots.
yeah,
Oh,
they
that's right. That's right. Yeah.
yeah, they delayed to do reshoots, and like I think the 4 6 months are gonna affect it, and then also just the VFX work. I think maybe they'll be short on time. Like that's just me, but I think yeah they'll be short on time if they was to like have that same day. And I think maybe Fantastic Four could also get delayed.
Well, now I do have one question before we get to the next topic. So with those movies, suppose like we'll just say all those movies come out in 2025. Right off the rip, is there one that you think will be the most must see movie of 2025 out of even the DC movies?
Uh,
Like which one do you think would be the most must see?
I think the most must see would be Superman Legacy.
Yeah,
See,
I
I was
I'm
gonna
gonna
say
go with
that
that.
I was gonna say that damn, I don't. I
Or the
want to
Batman
agree.
Part Two for me.
Yeah.
See, if you did, I was going to say Fantastic Four, only because of kind of like the same reasons that I'm assuming you said Superman because it starts the DCU. Uh,
Yeah.
this is the first time that we could probably get a extremely proper Fantastic Four, so I think that kind of puts a lot of pressure on that. So
Well, also, yeah, they from what I think from what everyone's just assuming they really, really want to get this one right because
yeah,
yeah,
and
yeah,
especially if they're going to put something like Pedro Pascal as Reed Richards, I assume that's going to be like one of your go-to main actors in this
yeah,
Phase 5, Phase 6. Who knows?
yeah. So I wanted to well before we also get to the next topic, do you guys think maybe something next year might not get delayed or might get delayed? Like, so we have what
We
Madam
have
Web, which we'll touch on, Craven, Deadpool, Venom, Joker, Godzilla, and Dune, and yeah,
no. I don't think any of those movies will probably get delayed.
yeah, yeah. Same. I don't think so.
I was gonna say Madam Web, but probably due to feedback on the trailer, because
No, that's not going to
Yeah,
get delayed.
well, we'll get that on that soon.
yeah.
Yeah. See, I almost forgot to bring these topics up, but you guys see about the Superman Legacy and Supergirl news?
I know that the villain for Superman is going to be the Engineer,
Yeah,
who I've never heard of, and
I
then
don't
they
know.
got was it a writer or director for Supergirl?
It's a writer
Okay.
who has no movie or television experience, so we'll have to see how that goes.
Huh.
And
Very,
the actress is Maria Gabriel de Faria to play the engineer. I
yeah,
I don't I don't think I've seen her in anything.
I don't know a lot about DC, and I also don't know who that is, so I don't really have much to say.
I'll just say I trust James Gunn. That's so. It's my two
It
cents.
can't it can't get worse.
Yeah. Jay, what's your takeaway?
Um, I mean, I agree with you. Uh, I don't know who the engineer is. Never seen her in anything, but I mean, the character is cool. Like, um, the character does seem cool, but I I don't know. I just hope she does her best. And for Supergirl, I just have faith in James Gunn.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just got have faith in James Gunn. Though.
Yeah. You said it can't get any worse, right?
Yeah, I don't think. I mean, it's definitely plausible, but that is a very, very low bar to get worse.
Like Madam Web.
Yeah,
You
that.
wanna lead us?
Yeah, sure. Yeah,
Yeah,
the
any
Madam
you
Web
start with
trade.
the positives if you have any, just something that you thought was somewhat redeeming. No,
It's an
let
actual
loose.
movie that's actually going to come out.
Well, you're telling me something about Adam Scott. You said he looked like he might be the
The only good acting in that trailer came from like the 5 seconds that included him. I'm not trying to diss Dakota or Sydney or any of those girls.
the
But in that 2-minute trailer, none of them could act. It did not seem to me like any of them could act. The costumes looked shitty and fan made. It it is literally the worst comic book trailer I think I've ever seen.
saying a lot.
Like Morbius, like the fact that you could ask probably a bunch of people like, hey, we saw the Morbius trailer, what'd you think? I guarantee if they never saw the movie and they just watched the trailer, they said, oh yeah, it looked pretty good. A little confusing, but it looked good.
Mhm.
This Doesn't. And if YouTube still had like tracked like dislikes, because I think they got rid of that feature like a couple years ago, I would bet money this is probably the most disliked trailer ever.
Yeah. But hey, you got Ezekiel, with that
Whole
costume.
in that Spider-Man Lotus ass costume.
Wow. Anyway, Jay, what's your takeaway from the trailer?
I I don't even know how to comprehend the trailer.
Shit was ass.
Like that's the thing. There was just so much going on in that trailer that I don't know if it was good or bad. I don't even know what to think of it.
Aleppo pondering.
Exactly. There was just so much going on. It was cut after cut after cut. There was not a full scene played out in that trailer. And the only thing I got from it was, oh yeah, Dakota Johnson's character slips through time. Well, sees through time. And that wasn't even because of any scenes. It was just because she said it flat out.
Oh, and don't forget, like that guy was in the rainforest with her mom while she was studying spiders, and then she died, or whatever the hell she said.
He's like
What?
Vulture. He's like, I don't know how I got here, but do his fight.
Like, yeah, like there was just so much going on in the trailer.
The way she delivered that line. I heard she's a really good actress.
Yeah, Dakota Johnson, she's pretty good.
Yeah.
But
When she's in the right project.
that trailer, I think, to me, that trailer showed that Sydney Sweeney, yeah, she's only good for looking pretty. Dakota Johnson, one hit wonder from 50 Shades of Grey.
Damn.
I mean, Isabella, she
What
gonna
else?
be top role.
What else has Dakota Johnson been in since 50 Shades?
I forgot.
Exactly. So you can't tell me, damn, one hit wonder. No, that is, whatever.
It's a bad trailer. The action looked jarring. It did not look shot well either. Like weird shaking and
It looks fan made.
it
Like
does.
what is their budget to look this bad? What is your budget for these costumes to look so shitty? Sydney Sweeney's going to wear the black suit. It looks like shit. The no eyes are not working. The way the light power looked, it looked like fucking Stargirl from Stargirl. It's just shit.
But hey, you got Craven coming.
Yeah, like I told you guys, the Craven trailer, it was a red band trailer, and it had him biting a dude's nose off and spitting it at the camera. Say what you will, that is awesome
It was actually entertaining.
and memorable.
Yeah. See, I didn't mind that one bit they had in the forest when they were joking around. But other than that, can't say I'm excited. I don't think anyone can. We'll have to see in February.
No, we won't. And I'm pretty sure Jay, um, I'm pretty sure the sequel to Blood and Honey comes out the same day,
Oh my.
and I promise you, I will watch the sequel to Blood and Honey 10 times before I even think about watching Madam Web,
I didn't even watch
because
the first.
it's on Peacock. Just
It
the
is.
idea of Winnie the Pooh murdering people. Why wouldn't you want to watch that?
Oh yeah, it is on Peacock. Was that as bad? Because I didn't get like a really bad, you know,
Yeah.
Rotten Tomato score.
It wasn't bad. It was not great.
But we got another trailer. What if season 2 actually looks good.
Yeah,
I
yeah, it
wasn't too
does.
big on the what if the first season, but there was enough there that I'm like, I would check out a second season.
Yeah,
Yeah, Jay really liked it. The first what if, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, Jay likes everything, most things.
not everything,
Yeah,
and not most things.
I know. You like Secret Invasion, right?
I did, but I don't know if I'll like it the second watch.
probably not.
No, no, don't lie to yourself, son. I
I
did.
don't know.
What's it called? Oh, sorry.
I was gonna say I don't really have much to talk about with what if. I mean, it looks
Like
good. Um,
Goliath and T'Chaka.
yeah, I don't. You know,
Yeah, man.
Happy.
there's not. Yeah, there's not really much to say about it.
Hydra Stomper. Oh yeah, I really want to see the supposed Hela and what if Hela got the 10 rings or whatever it's gonna be. That one actually got me curious. Yeah.
Yeah, and also I completely forgot. I'm not even gonna try to pronounce this new character's name, but the one,
That's going to be played by the girl from Prey.
Ember
yeah,
Midwinter.
yeah, what?
What's her name?
No,
No, he means the characters, like who the character is going to be.
yeah,
No, I thought you were talking about the actress. Yeah.
yeah. I meant
But
like the actual character.
well, what's it that it's like if the Tesseract landed in like
Yeah, something like that, and she gets the power. I am excited to see that character because, if I'm not mistaken, isn't that a fully brand new character?
yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, so I mean, I'm excited for that, and also, um, what if the Avengers were made in 1602?
That's
I'm,
fair.
yeah, I'm low key excited to see um
Yeah.
how that episode's gonna be, and also I just hope for Infinity Ultron to return because
Maybe.
Well, he
Yeah.
may need to, because
Yeah.
before we segue into the coup de grace,
Which
um,
we're Loki excited for.
yeah,
but
um,
Bad
but
pun.
yeah, I feel like maybe we should probably touch on the elephant in the room or the Kang not in the room, maybe.
Maybe.
Uh, so in like the last week, first we don't know. First we hear Marvel may or may not be running, may or may not be leaving Kang. Then, you hear that
Variety.
they still want to stay with Kang,
Yeah.
and then now Daniel Dustin Craig has left as the director, which that could mean a couple of things.
Yeah.
So maybe the idea of Avengers 5 being a Young Avengers movie, or maybe a different multiversal thread like Infinity Ultron, might not be so out of the box.
Yeah. I have mixed feelings about it, but somewhat optimistic because I'm like, I don't know. I feel like you've been in what, like 4 years now, or no, two
No, so
years you've been.
it's yeah, 2 years because they debuted the Kang Dynasty and Secret Wars during when the Wakanda Forever trailer dropped
Yeah, yeah,
at
no,
Comic Con.
yeah, I'm saying like since we first saw King, you've been kind of starting to
Oh
slowly build. But no,
yeah,
you're right too. Like you announce it at a Comic Con, and you kind of like the casual audience who doesn't look at the news and all that. You kind of have the expectations set, and and it's kind of we'll have to see how they get rid of King too. But obviously, we'll just have to wait. You know, maybe Doom, maybe.
Maybe somebody
I don't
else.
think it'll be
Ooh,
Doom. Yeah, maybe somebody else. But what do you guys think?
I don't. We don't know much,
Yeah.
so I can't. You can only speculate. Um, I think a lot of this is just rumors, so you don't know for sure. They could easily replace Jonathan Majors if that's the worry, because he's Kang and he has variants, so that's an easy fix.
Hmm.
Um, that would probably just be the main thing that I would want to go for is just replace instead of scrapping the character, just replace him. That's the only thing that I would like to see.
Yeah, I honestly don't think they're gonna move away from the Kang Dynasty because that the Kang Dynasty in the comics was a big storyline, and I just think that the Kang Dynasty in live action would be really cool, and it would be a big event. And also, they've been building Kang up for a few years now, and
Hmm.
Kang Dynasty comes out in what 2026, right?
Yeah.
I think it's supposed to, yeah.
Yeah. So from like here to there, we only got not even 3 years to hurry up, grab a new character, and make them the big threat in the two movies. Which I mean, yeah, they could do Doom, but we would have to wait until Fantastic Four unless they build his character up in post credit scenes like through other movies. But I mean, it's just the chance that if they do Doom in Fantastic Four, will they make him a big enough threat as like you know what I'm saying, like as their big
Hmm.
Yeah.
Thanos.
See, I've
Uh,
been seeing things of, oh, what if, they do a thing where it's, we had King build up and then some other villain like a Doom or whatever, you know, is actually the one pulling the strings. Do you guys think they do that, or is that a little too convoluted at that point?
uh,
At that point?
I, I think that'll be a little too convoluted
yeah,
Yeah.
maybe.
because especially how He Who Remains was like, oh yeah, I'm like the head of the multiverse. Like, well, not the head, but like I'm here alone. This was all me.
Predestined. Yeah.
Yeah, he's like, this is all me. Those variants, all me. I'm the one that keeps them in check.
Hmm.
And so just to think that, oh yeah, he was lying about that. Like, oh yeah, yeah, I got Doom with me. He's actually the one that keeps me in check, even though he's like, oh yeah, I'm myself. Like I did this myself. I think that'll kind of be like, oh, so you lied. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, so
Yeah.
you lied about doing this all yourself. It was actually Doom with you the whole time.
Hmm. So yeah, we'll just have to keep an eye open. Have Feige
Yeah.
here. Let's talk to Feige. Bring him here.
Yeah, get some real answers.
Yeah. Hear that, Feige?
Or just get a sniper pointed at your face.
Yeah. Like how Andrew Garfield. Like I saw the photo, but it was photoshopped. He raises his hands.
Mm. No,
You know what? We did get answers though. Oh, were you gonna say something, Jay?
no,
Okay. Well, we did get answers. Loki. Right off the bat, what do you guys think? Start with you, Jay. The finale.
I called it. I called it. what's it called in the last what was not the last episode, but
Yeah.
the one before last. I said I think he would have to go back to the point where Sylvie kills He Who Remains and probably try to stop her. I was half right. I was half right, but then I also called him becoming the god of stories. I
Yeah.
called it. But oh, that episode was so good.
Yes, sir. Geek.
Uh, First impressions. All I could say, without a shadow of a doubt, everybody may have their preferences on who their favorite is. There's no doubt and no argument that could be made to me that could tell me that Loki is not the best written character in the entirety of the MCU. Better than Iron Man. I don't you Iron Man's second, maybe, even though Thor is kind of a joke now, Thor might be second,
Yeah.
but Loki is undoubtedly the best written character in the entirety of the MCU. There's no question.
I wanted to ask you something. Cause and I plan on asking you, messaging you, but like I figured why not? Cause you said you liked the first Loki, but you thought it was a little overhyped, right? The first season, should I say?
Yeah.
Yeah. And was watching this together, would you say it's your favorite Marvel show now? Like,
Well, so okay. Well, like I said just a second ago about like preferences, I have my personal preference. I personally prefer Falcon and Winter Soldier.
fair
To
enough.
me, to just to me, that will always be my favorite, mainly because of his line about being a black guy wearing the stars and stripes. I love that scene so much. That's one of my favorite MCU scenes. But not being biased, yes, I do think Loki is the best show. Um, just like I said, season one, and just like with WandaVision, I think I acknowledge they're both great. I also kind of think they're a little overhyped. Loki season two, I am the hype.
Yeah, it lives to your. It's worth the hype.
It was perfect. It
Yeah. Man.
was amazing.
How about you, Jay? Do you think it's the best?
Oh yeah, like if Loki wasn't the best before, it is definitely the
Yeah.
best now. Just just it coming full circle from my cat just jumped on me. Um, from it coming full circle from when he first got the Tesseract and then he got captured by the TVA to him becoming just a god. It was just it was perfect. It was perfectly built up.
Balance as all things should be.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I agree with both of you said it's the best Marvel show by far for me, and that final shot of him, you know, in the tree or whatever you want to call it.
Yeah.
What's it called again? The
It's good.
Yeah.
So yeah, Yggdrasil, the
yeah,
Tree of Life.
yeah, Tree of Life, and then that line, the last line he says, the "I'll do it for not just for all of us," and like I like that. He said recently it was like he improvised it on the spot practically.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, based on the first tour. Yeah, no, and then also just seeing Mobius too, him and that like I'm just gonna wait here. I can't interfere with this, but I just want to wait here and see how my life is.
Yeah.
I could have done without that. I'm sorry. I'm happy to know what more Mobius's life was like.
Like you didn't
I
hate it,
don't.
but you also didn't think it had to be included, kind of deal.
Yeah, I just felt like it was just I could have lived without that. It didn't really do anything for me.
Because also we
So
did see it in the previous episode.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, no, it's. I'm gonna say 10 out of 10 all the way.
Oh, easily.
Yeah. Take it's the same for you, Jangelo.
Oh man, 15 out of 10.
Yeah.
15 out of 10.
Yeah.
Like, I think it's just mostly that it was what he had said. The last thing he wants is a throne,
Yeah.
and then him having to be forced to sit in a throne
Yeah.
for all of eternity.
Yeah.
Man, it just hits. It just hits.
Yeah. Then that music too. Oh,
Oh yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
oh my God, yeah, and the way the fanfare was written was going backwards. Oh my God, in the
Yeah.
beginning, that
Yeah.
was incredible.
One could say it's a little too early, but I think this is my favorite Loki like design, like with the horns and all that.
Um, I don't know. I love the Avengers look. Minus, I've never been a big fan of the horns.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
So
I'm not big on the horns, so
yeah, but I love the just the green and the yellow robe, the Asgardian gear for Avengers. But I would be lying if the horns for the God of Stories look didn't do it for me.
yeah,
Like that is really, really good.
The only thing that threw me off with the outfit, it was the slippers.
I didn't even pay attention to the slippers.
yeah. I
I
didn't
just,
even.
it was just the one shot when he was like making the path. I was like, yo, he ain't got no socks on. I, like I just kept looking at the slippers. I'm like, yo, he ain't got no socks. Those slippers kind of weird looking too. But everything else about that costume, oh yeah, that's a great costume design.
So, one of the producers or writers would ask, "Hey, is there going to be a season three?" And he said, "Oh, it was always intended as 2 season arc." Also Tom Hiddleston alluded to being kind of done with it. After 14 years. Question is for you guys: what do you guys think where do you guys think it's going, if anywhere, or is it done or?
Um, I think Tom Hiddleston is done until Secret Wars. I don't think we see him in maybe King Dynasty, but we're not going to see him until then. And I also couldn't even begin to tell you where any of the other characters in the TVA would appear. Yeah, they're rumored to be in No Way or not No Way Home, Deadpool 3, but you know who who the hell knows?
Yeah, Jay knows.
I don't. But
Oh,
But where do you think?
no, I was gonna say after Tom Hiddleston has said like, oh yeah, like he's kind of done with the character. He ended up following up saying it would be unwise to think we'll never see his character again.
Yeah. Well, also he also said that for like Infinity War. After that came out, he's like, yeah,
and Dark
I'm,
wasn't it Dark World 2?
I think so. Yeah. Like,
Yeah,
yeah, I'm done. I'm done. Like,
Yeah,
but
I think the interview he said that he's not going to say goodbye or something like that. I don't know.
yeah,
yeah,
but
I think it was like during the first season, he was asked about it. He's like, I'm gonna play Loki for the rest of my life as much as I can,
Yeah.
or or something like that. But yeah, it's a great arc.
I mean, for the rest of the TVA members, yeah, I could see them possibly showing up in Deadpool 3. but I'm pretty sure they're done, like with their like whole story arc. But
Yeah.
if they do want to expand on them more, I don't think a TVA show would be that bad. Wouldn't be that bad. They just showing them taking out, well, not taking out because they don't have to do
Or
that. But I mean,
tracking king variants.
yeah, either that or like rogue agents or something like that.
Yeah.
Like I would see something like that happening for the TVA members, but other than that, no, I think they're done.
How about Sylvie? What do you guys think of? I think King Dynasty makes the most sense.
Yeah,
Yeah, I could probably see that.
Yeah. Probably guides the Avengers or something.
but what about Victor Tiger?
Oh, I don't think we'll see him again.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, I think he's done.
Yeah.
I just love that scene. He mocked him. He mocked his own variant.
That was pretty funny.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
said, "The time, man."
How great was he? To just Majors as Victor, and then he who
I
remains.
yeah, Jonathan Majors is great.
Yeah, there's no denying about that. And then like that last scene, how he's like, "Bet you haven't figured that out," and he's like, "Actually, get fucked."
Yeah.
Yeah.
That one or and what makes you think this is the first time we've had this conversation? Hey,
Also, just the comedy, this like how he's like, You're really brave. You're really brave." And he's like, "All right, again," and they're like, "Again? What do you mean?" How he
Yeah,
just,
I love that.
yeah,
And then he just becomes a genius.
yeah.
That was such such a great direction.
He said, "Looks like he's coming for your job." Yeah, I'm coming for your job. I'm coming.
you know, I can't wait to see. I don't know if there's anything that really can top this. Like I was gonna say, that can't wait to see like there's another show as good as this, but you know,
Uh, God, I don't even after Echo. I don't even like minus Ironheart. I don't even know like what shows out there.
yeah.
Agatha. Ooh.
97.
Oh yeah, X-Men. Well,
Well, we would count even if it's canceling the MCU or not. Will we count an animated series compared to a live action series? Well, I guess we would if we do What If, but
yeah.
Oh, I mean Daredevil Born Again, but that's
oh
not next
yeah,
year.
yeah, I forgot about
Yeah.
that.
Whenever it's coming out.
Yeah.
Sure. Burden with glorious purpose.
Oh yeah.
Unfortunate.
Then just his acting, like his face in that final shot, like oh damn, I'm getting chills right now.
It's a it's a it's a damn near perfect show.
Yeah.
Like I don't even know what I would so could yeah, it's perfect.
Like, the more I talk about it with like you guys or just think about it, it's like how could you do a season three? Like I don't know. It's like yes, the TVA lives on. Yes, there's the King threat until you know the next Avengers movies. I don't know. I don't. Unless you
Yes.
want to do a Sylvie spinoff, but that even that would be odd because she does great when she's around Loki, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Yeah, Yeah. Any other closing thoughts from you guys?
Uh, um. Oh. Um. Whenever we get the Emmys around, I would not be surprised if it's going to be a big battle between Loki and The Last of Us for taking home a lot of these awards. It that would not surprise me in the very least.
How about you, Jay?
I mean, I honestly don't know.
Yeah. Oh, actually, something you and I were talking about. How about Ravona? Because I mean, we never really saw her die.
Yeah, and I think I was either talking to Geek about this, but I don't think what was it called, Goliath?
Hmm.
Oh, I
Uh,
think it's Alias.
oh,
Oh no, Eliath, Eliath.
Elias.
oh,
Yeah.
Goliath.
I don't know why I called him Goliath. My bad, Jay.
No, you're good. Yeah, I don't think Goliath would kill her because I mean nobody knew He Who Remains was like the one that basically created the TVA. They just knew it was the timekeepers, but then Ravona was kind of just the like the high authority of it. So I think Eliath would recognize her and be like, "Oh, she's not a threat," or I'm basically a what's it called? Like
Your mom.
Come to mama.
basically like, oh yeah, I know you as my master, basically like
Starts
Well,
petting him.
yeah. I mean, hey, she could, and I mean that would be a great way to bring her character back. Like she just with Elias as like a sidekick or a pet, as a companion.
so here's the thing. Like, here's the weird thing. So wherever she was, like in the void, so presumably it had that TVA symbol that was, in the TVA. So that's kind of a weird thing there. So could it be maybe wherever she was prone to could be some kind of possible battleground or battlefield?
Mm.
I did hear someone say that maybe that was a past TVA that the that He Who Remains had let die.
Maybe, um, or maybe it was a Kang variant that got her instead.
Yeah.
Maybe, or maybe it was just a Kang variant stepping in, defeating a life, and just
Who
eh,
knows?
Yeah, I don't. I definitely think we'll see. I think there's a better chance of seeing Ravona than seeing any of the other members.
Yeah. Also, Loki variants, like, we never knew the fate of Kid Loki
I
or
mean,
President Loki or Alligator.
I don't think it matters.
It does. I know it doesn't. Well, for Kid, it's gonna be Kid Loki because if you're doing Young Avengers, maybe, but
But do you need Kid Loki if you do Wiccan?
no.
hey, double the sorcerers ain't bad.
Yeah.
I mean, look at the Thunderbolts team. You have all those damn
So,
super soldiers.
Yeah, and I mean, if they do Iron Lad, that wouldn't be the only Iron character. Ironheart.
If she's in it.
Oh, it's pretty much confirmed she's gonna be in it
Yeah.
because she's gonna get her own series, and it would just line up perfectly. Oh
they
yeah,
recruit her in the end. Yeah.
yeah, Yeah, like Kamala and Kate just recruit her at the end of the show. Like,
Casey.
yeah, like it'll just lead perfectly.
I think they should recruit Juan and Steven and Jay.
Don't recruit
Maybe
me.
they, yeah.
I ain't doing no fighting. I'm gonna get tired.
It's like you're fighting King. You're like, wait a second, man.
Alright,
Can I just sit?
yeah, alright, let me just
It's like me,
sleep.
Geek and I are just yelling. You're like, dude, get the f back up. We're like fighting kings.
Yeah, I'm going to sleep. That's all that.
On
Yeah,
God.
Yeah.
yeah. That wraps up today's episode. Yeah, yeah. So
Yeah, yeah.
mischievous.
What was that, Jay?
Yeah, yeah.
I think
I
that was
think
a
I say
yawn.
Drizzy's line. Uh-oh. But yeah, thank you guys for joining us. Thank you, Geek, as always. Where can people find you?
You can find me on the throne holding the. Oh wait, hold on. I totally forgot. Uh, one last thing that I want to think about with Loki holding the universes in his hands. Now, hear me out, and this is an extreme reach. But what if him holding those universes so close together like that could cause them to either merge or cause like incursions to happen because they're like rubbing up against each other just like that.
Ooh, I didn't even think about that. That's actually, you know what?
I mean, that's like I said, an extreme reach. Just because, like, I'm sure him just holding on to all of them at once like that means absolutely nothing. But I could, I think that would probably be kind of cool. But
Or now I was gonna add quickly. What if all the chaos that happened in the series, he prevented it, but he didn't stop it all, like incursions, all that. We'll have to see. We'll have to talk to Feige. Hit him up later. Yeah,
yeah, sure.
yeah, man. Uh,
Anyways, J. Angela De Jesus, who lives in Redacted, uh, and goes to Redacted. Tell us where we can find you.
mhm. Yeah, you can follow me at Angel Jesus on Instagram.
And we can find you in the state of Redacted, Delaware. All right. Anyways, I'm tired of him. Well, Juan, where can we find you, oh gracious host?
Well, he's busy, but you can follow me, Mario Launch on Instagram. Twitter, X, Twitch. Yeah, man. Also, check out our socials on Culture Shock and in Nerds Lair, Facebook, Discord, Instagram, Twitter. The real Jay's back. That was his variant.
Yeah, sorry about that. Sorry about that, eh? Yeah. Y'all should have heard that lame ass whoever was impersonating me.
Oh.
Oh wow. Okay. Well,
Where
it's a
can we
good
follow you?
thing that he poisoned you.
He probably did. They can follow me at JMoneyDJ on Instagram. I changed it.
Aw.
Yeah.
It wasn't that an era. But yeah, you guys like, subscribe, and share. And we'll catch you guys next time.
Or maybe we won't. Maybe we'll catch you first
Oh, yeah. Stay nerdy.
or
We'll
not.
catch you after.